All right, so what's the deal, YouTube? So after last week's fight between Canelo Alvarez, not Canelo, between Floyd Money Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao, it led many to question who was going to be the new face of who was going to be the new face of boxing, as if boxing didn't have any more superstars, as if when Floyd Money Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. See, here's the thing. If I was a casual boxing fan, or if I was a casual basketball fan, maybe some of the only guys I would know is the guys who are on the front of the commercials, whether it's your LeBron James or your Stephen Curry's, and I think that same type of thing can go towards boxing. If you're not a big time boxing fan, if you're not a person who watches boxing, then some of the only not games names you guys might actually know is the Floyd Money Mayweathers or the or your Manny Pacquiao's. But there are many other fighters. There's a lot of other fighters out there that have star quality. You just maybe some of you guys just don't know about some of these guys. Guys such as a Gennady Golovkin, guys such as a Adrian Broner, guys such as the guy that we saw tonight. A shit, I think I'm on the check. Yeah, I think I was a little bit low there. You have Triple G, Gennady Golovkin. You have Canelo Alvarez. You have Adrian Broner. You have Deontay Wilder. Klitschko is still there. Anthony Joshua was coming up. Carl Froch, Amir Khan, Kell Brook. There's a lot of guys. Tyson Fury is a star. I'm just rambling off the top of my head. There's a lot of guys who have star quality written all over them, especially a guy with the character like a I would say with the character like a Tyson Fury. I think that guy's definitely a star in this sport, but they just have to be in the fights. Like I think I don't know, man. I think like these guys that people that have never heard of, they say, okay, boxing. Now that we've seen the Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao fight, now there's no other fights worth watching, and I just don't think that's true. I think there's a lot of matchups to be made. Amir Khan versus Kell Brook is going to be an amazing fight if it ever gets made. The Machine, Lucas Matiste versus Adrian Broner. That would be a great fight if it's going to be made. I heard we might get to see Zab Judah versus Adrian Broner. I don't know what Zab has left, but I would like to see that fight as well. I just feel like these casual boxing fans, the Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight invited so many casual boxing fans that don't know shit about boxing. So they say, like this fight tonight, I bet everybody's like, okay, that's a boxing match. Well, that's not the way a boxing match is always going to go. It's not always going to be a fucking slugfest, and it's not always going to be all defense. It's all depending on the guys that are in front of some of these guys. If you watch the Maidana fight, Maidana won with Floyd Mayweather. Was not that fight with Manny Pacquiao. Maidana threw way more punches than Manny Pacquiao threw. If you watch that fight, it was all about the fight that Manny Pacquiao brought to that fight. Now tonight's fight was between El Cinnamon, Canelo Alvarez versus James Kirkland. And James Kirkland, I don't know what the fuck the strategy was for James Kirkland. Whoever came up with that strategy for James Kirkland, slap yourself, because it was stupid. It didn't work in the first round. The continue to come in, it got him sat on his ass in the first round. He came in the second round and pretty much did the same thing. I really don't understand that. Now, the last time I seen Canelo Alvarez in the ring, he lost. To me, he lost. He fought Landy Lara. I thought he lost. I did. I thought he lost, but we saw that shit with a couple. Oh, I forgot Danny Garcia. He's another one of those guys, by the way, that is a star, but he did lose his last two fights to me. Lamont Peterson and damn, I forget the guy's name. He's on my Facebook page. He's a very good fighter, by the way. Mauricio Herrera. He lost both of those fights to me, but they gave it to him because he is both of those guys are stars. But yeah, man, Canelo just he dispatched of James Kirkland. James Kirkland has pop and power, but no strategy. He's got a lot of pop, and now we have to call in question his chin as well, because he showed that his chin can be clipped, and Canelo took full advantage of his dumb ass come in, hands down, chin forward strategy. Just fucking stupid. If you know what, if it takes, let me ask you guys something. If you were paying $100 for a fight, right? What would you rather see? A 12-round strategy fight or a 2-round dumb-ass, stupid-ass, chin-down knockout fight? So you paid $100 to watch guys fight for 2 rounds. And I'm just asking the question. What would you rather see? Would you rather see the fight that we saw tonight, or would you rather see the Mayweather versus Mayweather versus Pacquiao? I would rather see the Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight. I think if we saw that fight 3 times, we'd see 3 different fights. I think so. Fucking crazy. It was crazy as shit, man. That was not a great fight. But I bet some people will think it's a great fight. If you thought that was a great fight, leave because I can tell what kind of fan you are. If you thought that was a great fight, let me know. Leave that down in the comment section. If you thought this was a great fight that we just saw between Canelo and Kirkland, James head down, get punched. Kirkland do the same thing in the second round that got me sat on my ass in the first round. Kirkland, then let me know. Leave that in the comment section if you thought that was a great fight, because it wasn't a great fight to me. So, as you can see in the title, who do you guys, before I get off of this shit, who do you guys see as the face of boxing? As we see that we've gotten this fight that we've been waiting for what, 5 years between Manny Pacquiao. That fight is over with. I'm going with Triple G Gennady Golovkin. I think he is the star that should move us forward. Of course, I'm gonna have to wait for him to fight Andre. That's the one person in even rumored to be fighting him that I think can give him a challenge. I don't even think Miguel Cotto will give him a challenge. I think he'll knock Miguel Cotto ass out as well. But I think Andre would give him a nice fight. Deontay Wilder is just charismatic enough to be a star. Sergey Kovalov. There's a lot of fucking stars. There's a lot of stars to be made in boxing. I think people, when they say boxing has no stars or boxing is dying, I think they're truly selling the sport short. That's all I got to say, man. About to go and watch some MMA now and watch Hunt beat up on Miocic. That fight should be getting to the main card just now. I think it's the first fight in the main card, rather late main card. I'm glad I don't have to fucking work in the morning. If I did, I'd probably be missing some of this shit. But yeah, man, not a good fight. To me, it was not a great fight at all. I didn't enjoy this fucking fight because I saw what was about to happen coming. I saw the fact that Canelo was about to knock James Kirkland the fuck out. I saw it. It was no question to me. I just saw that Canelo was about to knock him out. I didn't see Kirkland. I knew Kirkland had power. I didn't know what his chin looked like. We saw that tonight as he got floored a couple times. There he is up against the ring getting pummeled by punches from Canelo. Just not a competitive fight. Just not. But see, I'm a boxing guy. Like, I like boxing. I can like some people, like, let me for example, like if you say, all right, it's a basketball game, but it's a high school basketball game. I couldn't watch that. I couldn't sit down and watch anybody play basketball. But I don't give a damn who it is playing football. It could be 2 kids throwing around a tennis ball. It's gonna be entertaining to me because I'm that type of football fan. It's the same as boxing. I can watch anybody box. Like some people can only watch they can only watch certain boxers. They can only watch the stars box. Like some people can only watch the NBA finals. They can't watch the entire season. So I guess I'm different in that sense. Anyway, man, I got to get out of here. I'm about to go and watch some UFC. Let me know, who do you guys think is the new face of boxing now that we've gotten the super fight? Mayweather's career is winding down. Who do you think is the newest face? Is it Adrian Broner? Is it Canelo Alvarez? Is it Triple G Gennady Golovkin? He would get my vote. Sergey Kovalov, Guillermo Rigondeaux. That's another name I didn't name. Damn it, what is his name? He was on the undercard for Mayweather versus Pacquiao. He was fucking fighting a cab driver though. Forget that guy's name. Lomachenko. I like Lomachenko. He's not a bad fighter. I like Mauricio Herrera, Danny Garcia. There's a lot of good boxers out there, man. If you haven't had the opportunity to not just watch these main card fights, but watch some of these smaller fights, watch some of these not these fights that are not pay-per-view, go and check them out because there's some very skilled guys that you just might not know about. Don't sell boxing short. Yeah, I love MMA, but I don't think boxing is dying. When Mayweather leaves, he's giving up the titles now. He's just going to give some young guys an opportunity to come along. One of them being Canelo, who knocked James Kirkland the fuck out. Stupid ass strategy. Anyway, I'm out of here, man. I'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.